Hi, this is Coach Freeman. I wanted to put together a short video for you to let you know some things that you can do on your own at home. A lot of these that I've shown to you or will show to you are meant for more than one person, but we're going to make it so that just by yourself you can do it, so that especially in these times when you can't get together with your friends as much, you have something to work on to make yourself better. All right, so we're going to start with our simple basketball ball handling drills. And like any other kind of workout, you need to start with a couple of ones that are just warm-ups. The first one being just a finger stretch. Okay, finger stretch just means you use each finger and stretch it against the ball, and you do that for a little bit. Most of these you're going to want to do for about 30 seconds. I'm not going to have my son do all of them for 30 seconds because we want to save a little bit of time. If you're looking at the sheet that I put on the Facebook page, some of them have different times next to them, and that's only because I've had some scribbles, scratches next to one for a singular practice or something that we did differently. But otherwise, you want to concentrate probably on about 30 seconds for each one of these. Next warm-up would be a palm slap. Okay, you just slap the ball and get used to holding the ball. Next one would be around your head. Okay, you'd go around your head, and then you reverse it and go around the head the other way. Then you do that for 30 seconds, and then you go around your waist. 30 seconds that way, then reverse, reverse, 30 seconds that way. Below your knees, reverse, 30 seconds each one of those. And the last one is a combination of those. It's called candy cane. Around your head, around your waist, around your feet, around your waist, around your head, and we reverse that. Each one of those, you can stop for 30 seconds. Okay? Then you just do one that's called hand-to-hand fingertip control. You try to put your arms straight up and bounce the ball back and forth on just your fingertips. Okay. The next one is going to be a front flip. There's going to be a tiny bit harder where you have to try to catch the ball back and forth. Now it's showing popcorn, Ryan. This next one is side flip, it's called, or popcorn. Same thing as front flip, but you're doing it with your hands in a little bit different position. Okay. Then again, I'm going to keep saying a lot. 30 seconds for each one of those. We're just running through them so you have an example. Single left leg circle. We're not dribbling yet. We're still just warming up. So you're just going around your left leg. 30 seconds like that, and then reverse it. 30 seconds like that. Then you go to your right leg. 30 seconds like that. Then you turn it and reverse it. 30 seconds again. Then you do a figure 8, still without dribbling, through your legs. Then you reverse that. Each one of those 30 seconds. Thank you, Ryan. Okay, now we get into some of your dribbling series. The first one is with your right hand. It's called a V dribble. Right hand on the side of your body, just pushing it back and forth with just your right hand. Try to get your V pretty wide. Then you take your right hand and go in front of your body. Okay, and a V as wide as you can, pushing the ball back and forth there. Then you do your left side. Then you do your front of you with your left hand just in front of you. Then you go crossover. Then you go between your legs, V. Then you go behind your back, V. Okay, you can hold the ball. Each one of those that he just did for all those V's, do for 30 seconds. Okay, then we move beyond the V dribbles. You go to single hand, single leg, left leg first, circle dribble around your left leg. So he just uses his left hand and dribbles around his left leg. Then he's going to reverse it for 30 seconds after that. Let's go to our right leg. You do the same thing on your right leg. Go around. You'll do that for 30 seconds. Then you'll reverse it. And you go to figure 8. Okay? Do standing figure 8 first. It's going to be bigger controlled dribbles. And then you do a figure 8 more like what you would do on a court, but not too many times are you going to do this anyway. It's just, again, ball control. And you'd have to reverse that and do each of those for 30 seconds. You can pick up, dribble, and you'd do a pound through. Pound through, again, 30 seconds worth of just doing this, where you'd push it through, catch it. Good, Ryan, thank you. Then a typewriter. You have to get on the ground for a couple of these. Typewriter is just like learning how to play the keyboard, but you're just doing it on the ground, trying to do each digit as much as you can. without doing more than one finger at a time. Good, Ryan. Then you do pickup. Pickup is where you rest the ball next to you. When I say pickup, like I say pickup, Ryan, you try to get it to dribble from a standing position. Okay, then I'll say behind your back. Dribble it behind your back. Then you dribble on your legs. And you keep doing that for 30 seconds. Okay, Ryan, do the figure eight number 2. You have to be on one knee for figure eight number 2. And this figure eight is pretty difficult because you have to go through your legs while you're on one knee. And you have to go behind your back while you can't see where you are back there very well. Do that for 30 seconds, then reverse it. Okay, Ryan, you can stop doing that one. 28 says a 1-2 under, and a lot of times I just tell the kids do the double cross where you're dribbling it in right hand, and then you quickly go to your left and right back to your right. I love that move in games. You make your defender think that you're going to go crossing over, and then you go right back to that hand to make a move. Okay, you can do that through your legs, you can do that behind your back, you can do a lot of adaptations of that one move. And again, each one needs to be for 30 seconds. And on that one, I would suggest you doing it where you start with your left hand too, and go to your right and right back. Okay, as much as you can work on your offhand, the better. And then the last one is spider. Spider's pretty difficult, but you got to be able to dribble it twice in front of you and then dribble it twice behind you. That's good, Ryan. And keep that ball control to where you're going. Okay, those are things that you can do outside, just in your driveway like we are right now. You can do it in your garage if it's cold or raining. You can do it in your basement. You can do it in a room where you have enough room to do that. You don't need a whole lot of space to do those. So those are always something easy to work on for a few minutes a day. Now we're going to get into some drills that are also still meant for more than one person, but they're easily adapted to just one person doing that, so that if you can't get together with anybody, you can do these by yourself. The first one we're going to do is Celtic shooting. Okay, all you do is, we have 5 different spots for Celtic shooting. We have, and we improvise again, we have a spot here. We have a spot that we'll shoot from here. We'll have a spot that we shoot from the top of the key. We'll make this our wing spot over here. Okay, and then we'll have, this is a baseline spot over here. You have to make 2 in a row at each of those spots before you move on to the next one. When you get here, you make 2 in a row, and then you have to make 2 in a row again to start on your way back. The purpose of this drill is to kind of give yourself some speed built up to where it's meant for 2 minutes, that they want you to get there and back in under 2 minutes. Realistically, you're definitely going to want to start higher and then shoot for a goal of 2 minutes maybe, but I'm going to have him show us a couple spots and then again talk to you about where you would shoot to end up, and then set yourself a goal. So I'm going to have him try to make 2 in a row here. 1, 2, and then he would go to that corner. Notice I'm rebounding for him. Another reason why your time might be harder is if you are doing this by yourself, you might need some more time. Look at that. The first 4 shots were 2 in a row. He would then do it at the top of the key, and I can tell he wants to keep going to see how long it takes for him to miss. He's on fire. There's a miss. So we'll stop there. He would have to get 2 in a row there, 2 in a row, and 2 in a row there. Maybe 4 in a row if he's good enough, or you have a good enough shooting day, and you go back, trying to get it all done as fast as you can. All right? They even suggest that in between spot, after you shoot, just like one of the other drills, that you shoot free throws as much as you can after each drill. But next drill we're going to go into is one that's set up by 3 major basketball stars. 2 of them are men's basketball stars, and one of them is a WNBA star. But Dirk Nowitzki works on the form of his shot a lot, or did. He starts really close, gets down into a squatting position, and works on his form just to come up and make a shot. Make 5, and then take a step back. Make 5 again, and then take a step back till you get to the free throw line-ish area, and then you're again going to squat down and shoot your 5, and hopefully make 5 before you take too many shots. Okay, that's all he does. You can stop, and we're going to go into the Rip Hamilton drills. Okay, then Rip Hamilton, by the way, the Nowitzki, the Rip Hamilton, and the Sue Bird, and the 7-spot shooting that I'm going to talk about in the next few drills are all meant to go together in one like 20 to 30 minute workout. So you start with what Nowitzki just did, then you go into what we're going to do now, where it's Rip Hamilton came up with this drill. It's just a lot about catching and shooting, or catching and footwork, catching and how fast can you get to the basket. Especially when you're by yourself, you have to really pay attention to your control of the ball before you get it for your shot. You throw it out in front of you with a little bit of backspin, you come in and get it, and the first one is a catch and shoot, where he just catches and shoots one jump shot at about the elbow area, free throw line area. The next one is he's going to catch it and take one more dribble, and then shoot his jump shot there. The next one he's going to do is take a dribble back to the 3-point line and shoot that shot. The next one, he's going to do a shot fake when he catches it, and then he's going to do the fake cross and then shoot it. The next one is he's going to do the catch, go back, pull back to the free throw line, and then dribble to the baseline and shoot a baseline jumper. And then the last one, I think, is a spin layup. After you catch it, you shot fake, and then do a spin shot for a layup. Okay, good. 7-spot shooting. Okay, is the last one that goes together with the Nowitzki shots, the Rip Hamilton shots, and the Sue Bird, which actually I just skipped Sue Bird, so let's show you Sue Bird real quick. Come over here by the grass, Ryan. Sue Bird's simple. It's just a speed dribble, as much room as you can to speed dribble up to about the free throw line area, which is where I have these 2 cones, and you just pull up for a jump shot. Okay, you want 5 makes before you stop doing that one. Okay, let's see if we can get 1 make out of this. Good. Okay, so he has 1 make. You would do that till 5, so that would take you, I don't know, a minute or so to get your 5 in, maybe more. 7-spot shooting. Okay, we improvise a little bit with the cones that I have placed. Also, we use the spots that we've talked about before, so that we now have 7 spots where we would do the side. We would do that corner for a wing spot on the floor. We would do this one farthest away. You do 1 elbow of the free throw line, another elbow of the free throw line, this wing, and then this corner would be our 7 spots. Okay? What's that? Yes, you said that spot. Okay. You want to make 5 from each spot, and you're not really timed on this one. So start there on that one. You would shoot this one until you made 5. It doesn't have to be in a row or whatever. You would make 5 there. Then you would move to the wing. Then we want to make 5 there. That's all. Then we want to, let's go to the elbow next. You want to make 5 here. Go to the top of the key next. We would want to make 5 here. That elbow, 5 here. Again, just showing you 1 at a time right now, but you want to make 5 of these. And he finally missed. We go on, and that's the 7-spot shooting. That goes still in touch with Nowitzki, Rip Hamilton, Sue Bird, and then the 7-spot shooting is all in one. Then we put you at the free throw line for a drill we call swish. Our free throw line is approximately where Ryan is right now. You would shoot 25 free throws, okay? But you kind of make a little bit of a game out of it. You get points for it. If you swish the free throw, you'd get 2 points. If you just make the free throw, you get 1 point. And if you miss it altogether, you get -1 point, okay? And you want to see how many points you can get out of to try to get 50 points in 25 shots. You only get 25 shots, you want to get to 50. So we'll have him shoot a couple and see what you have. Okay, so with his first shot, I heard a little bit of rim, so he only gets 1 point for that. He's got 24 more shots. Let's see what he does. That would be a 2-point shot. Okay, now miss it, but not too horrible. That's not a miss. He had a 2-pointer, a 1-pointer, and now another 1-pointer, so he's got 4 points right now. And then, say, he's trying to miss, but he's too good. Okay? That's a really bad miss. Okay, so when you miss, you take your score and you subtract from it, and you're still keeping track of just 25 shots until you get to the end of your 25 and tally up your score. You want to set your own personal goal, and hopefully a perfect score of 50 can be within your reach. We've only seen something as high as a 42 in the past, so if you can beat 42, that's amazing. The last drill for this particular set in my video is the Superman series. Superman series is all post moves. And again, if you're by yourself, you learn how to pass it to yourself pretty easily by just throwing it in front of you with a backspin. He's going to catch it. He's going to do a simple drop step move, power drop step, and in. Okay, you would want to do that move for about 5 makes maybe. Okay, then the second move you would do after you throw it to yourself is an up and under. Okay, you spin on your right foot on this guy, take a shot, and he didn't take a dribble, which is fine, but you can also take a power dribble. This time do it with a power dribble for me. Okay. Fake shot, power dribble, go up. That's the way I like it most of all. The last one of the 3 for Superman series is the 2 dribble back down. He's going to take 2 dribbles with his left hand, spin to his right, and power it up. Okay, each one of those I would want you to do for 5 makes. I would also, of course, want you to do it for your left hand. The only thing that's to look out for is if you have a friend, you want them to pass to you from a couple different spots on the court and make it so that it's a little bit harder work for you. But if you're by yourself, that's exactly how you would do it. I hope this helps you, especially I know this is going to be posted on our Facebook page with all those examples paired with what is there, that you can give yourself a nice workout, hopefully daily, if not maybe every other day at tops, and get yourself in shape for basketball. Thank you.